Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moon Seeker of Light Guardian, and today I'm doing a divine masculine and divine feminine check-in. Let's see what the divine feminine and divine masculine are up to today. This will be the divine feminine, and this will be the divine masculine. So let's start with the divine masculine energy. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If this is not your story, it is not your story, and that's okay. So the divine masculine is in their heart space at the moment. They've decided to step out of their head and into their heart so they can start following their heart and listening to their heart, appreciating what the heart has to offer. Not just what the head has to offer, not being all logical when it comes to matters of the heart. They're allowing something to bloom, something to spring. This could be that they're springing into action as well. They might be taking some kind of action towards something, but we'll see. We'll see what else comes out. We have here naked. They're allowing themselves to bloom because they're ready to strip down naked now. They're ready to be vulnerable completely, mind, body, and soul. We have here fate. Things are lining up for them. The stars are lining up for them. They're getting into ebb and flow of the universe. They're gaining perspective on things when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to the divine feminine, when it comes to the journey they share together. And we have her head over heart. Interesting. So heart over head and head over heart. They're finding that balance. They're finding that balance between head space and heart space to be able to move forward more authentically, to be able to be in a place where they can follow their heart, but not foolishly. Still using judgment, still using logic, still using reason. They're in a place where they find that good balance. It's like the 5 of Wands energy for me when you have that internal struggle between head and heart. But here it's like it's after that. It's like the change has happened and now the heart and head reside together. They coexist together. Let's see the divine feminine. So we have here a victim. They might be feeling like a victim at the moment. They might be feeling victimized by something or someone. Divine masculine, we have admired here. The transformation is happening. They're admiring someone's transformation. This could be the divine masculine's transformation because we have here, it falls under a spring. So whatever the divine masculine is doing to blossom, they're admiring it. They're admiring those changes. You have here observer. So they're observing this stripping down naked of the divine masculine. They're observing the divine masculine on social media. They might be observing them in person as well, but they're keeping the eye on the divine masculine. We have here abandoned underneath ebb and flow. So where the divine masculine is in the ebb and flow of the universe, the divine feminine feels abandoned perhaps by the divine masculine. We have here mask. So while the divine masculine is gaining some kind of perspective on things, the divine feminine is looking at the mask. Perhaps the mask she's wearing or the mask she perceives the divine masculine to be wearing. And then we have here karmic partner. So this energy of a karmic partner here, and I think we got that last week as well for the divine feminine. Going for the divine feminine and divine masculine, but it's coming up here again for the divine feminine. So something about this karmic partner here, the lessons, karmic lessons are at play for the divine feminine. She could be in a karmic relationship and learning those lessons that needs to be learned. Doesn't need to be just a intimate relationship. It could be a friend, a family, someone who she has a karmic tie to, and learning karmic lessons here. So let's have a look at this heart over head for the divine masculine. What is this heart over head about when it comes to divine masculine? It's about wishes. It's about knowing what the divine masculine's wishes are. The divine masculine is learning what cups he wants. What cups he wants when it comes to calling on the universe for those wishes. He's wishing from his heart this time, not his headspace. Let's look at victim here. What's going on with victim here for the divine feminine? because there was a missed opportunity, there was a missed offer here. She offered her cup to the Divine Masculine, and the Divine Masculine rejected it. She now feels like a victim. She feels rejected. She feels like, you know, this Divine Masculine did her wrong. But he wasn't ready to accept that offer because he wasn't in this energy then. This is past. This has already happened. They were not in a place to be able to accept the offer that the Divine Feminine had to give the Divine Masculine. Tell me about spring. The wheel is going to start turning in the Divine Masculine's favor now. Things are going to come full circle for them. Fools are going to come to completion. There's going to be a turning of the wheel in the right direction, as opposed to before when it was turning in the wrong direction, perhaps. Admired. Admired for the Divine Feminine. We have here the Page of Pentacles. So this is about bringing forward some kind of message, a message of a solid offer, a commitment, a something in the material world, an offer in the material world. Sorry, I have to close the door 1 second. So this could be the Divine Feminine wanting to send a message to the Divine Masculine about this offer, about that offer still stands, perhaps. Wanting perhaps to get a message from the Divine Masculine about an offer. But this is about a message coming in either way with this Page of Pentacles. Naked. Queen of Cups here. This is the Divine Masculine, like ready to strip down naked. Allow the emotions to flow. Be comfortable with their emotions. Whatever emotions appear, whatever emotions they're feeling, allow those to flow. Be compassionate, be calm. Be in a place where they're dipping into their intuitive selves and being intuitive. What I mean is, like, in tapping into the intuition, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very intuitive, someone who's even psychic. So this is about them tapping into the intuition, trusting the intuition, knowing that this cleanse, this strip down is for the highest and greatest good. It's so they can connect to themselves and their emotions and their intuition. Let's have a look at Observer here. What's Observer about? What is this Observer about? We have here the Hermit. So the Divine Feminine has gone into perhaps a hermit mode, and she's like kind of being a little bit secluded. She's going in for guidance, but she also wants to keep an eye on the Divine Masculine. So every once in a while she might look him up online to see what he's up to just, you know, see what's going on. If there's a third party, maybe observing that as well, seeing what's going on there. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. What's going on with ebb and flow? Ebb and flow. I'm going to go with the Fool card here because the hand landed in my hand. So new beginnings. So they're getting into the Divine Masculines are like, you know what, the universe has my back. I'm getting into the ebb and flow. The universe, I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to have this new beginning. I am just going to throw caution to the wind and just step off this mountain here. Step off this ledge and know that I am protected. I am guided. I am loved. So abandoned. What is this abandoned about? It's about not being able to move forward. Feeling abandoned and stuck and not wanting or willing, being able to move forward with this Chariot here. This man has determination. He has focus. He knows, like, he can take either which way he takes. He's moving forward with a direction of purpose and focus. So this abandonment energy here for the Divine Feminine is like, this could be unhealed trauma for her, because she's like, she feels abandoned by the Divine Masculine. She can't move forward. She can't move forward with direction and focus. Why not? Why can't she? Yes, she feels abandoned. Yes, she's in pain. But why is she getting stuck at this abandonment? Because there was deception. There was deception and sneaky behavior which caused her to get into this mental prison, this victim mentality here. This is where this victim mentality is coming from, is because she got from this sneaky behavior and this missed offer, this trickery. She from all that she gained from that, all that happened, transpired from that, she put herself in her own little mental prison here, trying to protect herself, going into her headspace, into her pride and ego, to protect herself, her heart. And in doing so, she got stuck in there somehow. She can't really get herself out. She wants to move forward. She wants to move on, but she's in stalemate here. She wants to protect her heart. She doesn't want to allow this to happen again. So she feels a bit stuck. She is stuck. But she needs to just uncross her arms, take the blindfold off, and use these swords to cut herself free. She's waiting. She's waiting for ships to come in. She's waiting for a return on her investment. She's just waiting for those seeds she planted to take root, grow, and bloom. This is why she can't move forward. This is why she feels abandoned by the divine masculine. Perception. What is this perception about? It's about a death and a rebirth. This perception for the divine masculine comes from an ego death and then having a rebirth of self, a rebirth of being your authentic self, going through this transformation, this major shift, so they can stand up and be who they're supposed to be. Tell me about this mask for the divine feminine. This is about the King of Pentacles. It's time to realize and take off this mask and get into the King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles is someone who's abundant, someone who's solid, someone who's steady. It's time to take this mask off. And I feel that with the divine feminine, it's to take this blindfold off. It's to take these, like these two women have blindfolds on. It's to take these blindfolds off. Take these ropes off. Cut yourself loose. Cut yourself loose from this past energy. Start moving forward. And then you'll see things to shift. Then you'll see your ships coming in. Then you'll see your seeds taking root and blossoming and growing fruit. Tell me about head over heart. We have here Sun and we have 8 of Pentacles here. So this is about that self-fulfillment, finding that happiness and joy within, finding that and bringing it to the table, to this connection, working hard in the material world, working passionately in the material world in order to find that balance, now that they have that balance between the head space and the heart space, and keep working at it, working at fulfilling themselves so that they can come to this connection fulfilled, not looking for happiness within you, but having it within themselves and bringing their happiness to match your happiness in this connection. Karmic partner. Bottom of the deck here we have lovers. It's to fulfill this lovers coming together once you guys are both have that inner happiness and joy, so you guys can come together. Karmic partner. What is this karmic partner about? It's about someone. So either this is the divine feminine sees the divine masculine as this Knight of Wands, this flaky energy, this coming in, sweeping you off your feet, then riding back out. That's for some of you. This could also be that someone is coming, that the karmic partner they're with is someone who's very passionate, someone who came into their life, swept them off their feet, and was very passionate with them, very adventurous with them. Brought action, didn't just speak, didn't just say the word, but they backed it up with action. This is also being in conflict, this internal struggle, as I talked about in the beginning, that inner conflict between head space and heart space. So when it comes to the karmic partner the divine feminine is with, they're having this inner conflict. Like, now they're in a place where they're like, yes, they have this energy of this someone who's passionate, who comes towards them, who takes action, unlike perhaps the divine masculine, who doesn't take any action towards the divine feminine. But they're also having this inner struggle going, like, my headspace, my heart space. My heart is telling me divine masculine. My headspace is telling me this karmic partner, because our karmic partner is present. This karmic partner takes action. This karmic partner shows me interest in a way that the divine masculine doesn't. Bottom of the deck here, we have the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups here. Now the King of Cups. The King of Cups, yes, allows emotions to flow. Someone is finally emotionally mature. They're in control. They're balanced, but they don't necessarily show you their emotions. This Knight of Wands will show you their emotions, their passionate emotions. This King of Cups doesn't necessarily show you their emotions. So at least the divine feminine knows how the karmic feels, because at least they show their emotions, whereas the divine masculine does not. He sits on his throne, allowing his emotions to flow, but keeps it to himself. So yes, that is what we have today. Let's get some messages before we finish this reading. Let's get some messages. So this is a message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Okay, I'll take all of them. Why can't we be together? I don't get what is stopping us. I'm tired of running. I wish we could be together forever. I dream about you at night, and I need space. So your divine masculine has a lot to say here. They just want to be with you. They don't understand what's stopping you guys. They've been running and running and running, and they're tired of it. They just want to be with you. They just want to be with you forever and ever. They dream about you at night. You guys might meet up in dream state. But the thing is that they know that they need to take this time out. They need space. They need time to heal. They need time to allow things to transform, because they're going through this transformation. And they don't want to come back to you without having worked hard on this transformation. So they are in a place of the sun energy. So when they come to you, they can bring you an equal match, an equal vibration. So, but bottom of the deck here we have I want you. Don't ever doubt that. They do want you. Let's get some messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Divine feminine to the divine masculine. Let's see what we have. Do we have anything? I think about you all the time. I want to hold you in my arms. And our paths will always reunite. So the divine feminine is like, you know what? You're on my mind too. I think about you all the time. I hold you in my head, in my heart. I want to hold you in my arms. I want to physically be present with you. But I don't worry. I might be in an energy here where I have doubts, where I feel abandoned, where I just, do a little bit of light stalking when it comes to you. But at the end of the day, you know what? I'm admiring your transformation, and I see all the things that you're becoming. This is why I'm observing you. But I'm not scared. I'm not worried, because our paths will always reunite. It was destined to be, because bottom of the deck here, our love will never cease to exist. It just can't. It's been existing for lifetimes upon lifetimes, and will continue to exist for lifetimes upon lifetimes. So guys, that is today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.